Hey, so I am making this video on what I think about this whole entire thing, on my opinion. This slideshow is titled Rights for People Who Are Citizens and Non-Citizens Alike. And, let me turn up my brightness. My research on the immigration rights. Don't let anyone take your voice away. You have rights. Okay? So, basically, Congress passed the Alien and Sedition Act in the summer of 1798, okay? As tension between Federalist and Democratic Republicans peaked, Federalist led by President John Adams, okay? And ordinarily central government and federal the chaos of the French Revolution. So, what I'm getting at, it's like, because it was created because of the French Revolution. Okay? That's what I'm getting. As you know, President John Adams signed the Alien and Sedition Act into law in 1798. Get that through your head. 1798. And the acts were a surprise. I can't fucking say anything correctly because I stutter a lot when I read. But four laws, okay, 4 laws passed by Congress. The explanation is the Alien and Sedition Acts were a response to Democratic Republican citizens Federalist police during the Quas War with France, and the acts include the Alien Friends Act and the Alien Enemies Act. For the Alien Friends Act, it allowed the president to deport any alien, quote unquote, they considered dangerous. Okay, fair point. And then the Alien Enemies Act allowed the deportation of any alien from a country at war with the United States. But what I'm getting at, nobody's at war with the United States of my knowledge. So yeah. And the acts were highly contested, thematic issue during Adams' presidency. But here's the good part about it. The acts, both of them, aka that would also mean the Alien and Sedition Acts. It expired on March 3rd, 1801, the last day of Adams' presidency term, specifically when John Adams stopped being president. Okay? So, here's a shortened version to bump it down for you. John Adams, President John Adams, the Alien and Sedition Acts ignited in 1798 were a series of 4 laws by the Federalist Democratic Congress and signed into law by President John Adams, but as you know, it ended in 1801, and on my next slide I have, you see they're my glasses, but I'm going to show you this. It's called a red card, and I'm going to tell you what it says on it. It says, I do not wish to speak with you, answer your questions, or sign or hand you any documents based on the Fifth Amendment rights under the United States Constitution, okay? The Fifth Amendment, right? Get that through your head as well. And then you could also say, I do not give you permission to enter my home based on the Fourth amendment rights under the United States Constitution unless they have a warrant to enter, but it also has to be signed by a judge or I can't pronounce it, but a judge and a administrator or administrate. I think that's what it says. But with your name on it as well, and they have to slide it under the door. Again, they cannot come in either way. And they do not have permission to search any of your belongings based on the Fourth Amendment rights, and you could choose to express your constitutional rights. Okay, and for one of my other slides, probably this one's my last one, it says for like the back side of the card that I had, it was like, you have constitutional rights, okay, no matter your immigration status as well. Do not open the door if an immigration agent is knocking at the door. You do not have to answer any questions. You have the right to remain silent. Do not sign anything without speaking to a lawyer. Yes, you have the right to speak to a lawyer. Okay? And yeah. And these cards are available to citizens and non-citizens alike. Okay? And you could do anything. Alright? You have rights and a voice. So I just want to let you know my research. Trump could get in trouble for this. If he needed, he'll have to do have everybody look at it in that government to understand that he's gonna reinforce that law, most likely. And I just want to say, please make the right choice on this. When times are hard, it creates strong people, but when times are easy, it creates weak. I know I'm just a fucking teenager, but please make the right decision. Don't let anybody, and I mean anybody, take away your rights. Do not let anybody take away your voice. Only you can. So keep quiet or talk. Okay? Do not let anybody bring you down with them. Just because if somebody's having a hard time and they try to bring you down with them, do not let them. I feel like this whole thing is a chaotic thing. Like Martin Luther King, he had a dream of something. I forgot what it was, but he had a dream. My dream is to, and my imagination is for everybody to have equal rights no matter what, even if it's their immigration status. Why? Because I respect anyone, and everybody should as well. The things that the government, what presidents do is horrible, and we can't do anything about it, but the only thing we could do is protest, which means to use our voice to speak up for ourselves on this decision. I really just want to make sure that you guys know that I care about anybody. I'm not doing this for attention. I really just wanted to let you guys know it's horrible. And I can't do anything about that. The only thing you could do is make a good choice. the earth is already being filled with pollution. The oceans are mostly filled with plastic sometimes. Most of nature is dying because factories, smoking, all that stuff. And the least thing that we could do is not do this. And I paid attention a lot in history. It may not seem like it, but I did. And I remember when my teacher said, George Washington said, don't do political parties, and the United States should focus on what it is and not focus on other countries. And all these other different warnings, we didn't listen. More future presidents didn't listen. No one listened at all. And that just proves that this world is chaotic. And that is not what we need. We need equal rights. Please, I don't want this to be a next whole thing. Don't you just want to live a normal life without any fear? I'm telling you now, please, karma could get to you in any way, shape, or form. Most likely, I'm posting this today, or whenever it comes out. It's the freaking February 3rd. Also, happy Valentine's Day for everyone. But yeah, that is my research. I hope you have a good day. Thank you so much for listening. Bye-bye.